when you hear the word ambition, like, where does your mind go first?
It's not that I'm less ambitious. I'm just not doing anything.
The reason why you're ambitious is because you're trying to get something that you feel like you need, you feel like you don't have.
I am less ambitious because now I realize that I don't have to overload myself with things to make it feel like I'm achieving something.
I've been too close to my own picture. They too close to my picture as well. And the only people that know all of me is me and God.
Facts.
And if I'm not present, I could say I don't even know all of me.
I was doing a lot of things that I just didn't actually want to do.
So I got rid of the stuff that was more focused on other people.
The energy that is my ambition has a direction to go in now.
Get on my motherfucking face.
Please.
Push the goddamn button. Action.
I saw this video, well, a few days ago, a week ago, maybe two. I came across this video on Threads. I cannot remember the creator's name, but let's see. It's by Tamu Thomas. And pretty much she was saying that the more ambitious, oh wow, no. That's not the words. The more healing that she has done, the more that she's been growing and learning about herself, she finds that she's become a lot less ambitious. And before we get started on this, and I ask you guys the question that I have for you, I want to just define what ambition is. I know we talk a lot about ambition in just our culture in general, Black culture and hustle culture, which we no longer subscribe to. And as millennials, just in general, we talk about ambition in a lot of different spaces in our lives. But I don't know if anybody ever really told me what ambition was. Okay, I think they have. But this is the definition.
They only want me for my ambition.
That's all I was hearing in my head. Shout out, Will.
Okay, so ambition is a desire to do or to achieve something, typically requiring determination and hard work. So desire and determination to achieve success is what it's listed as. So
yeah. I was just going to say the ability to get the job done. I don't think hustling has anything to do with ambition.
Well, it's not the ability. Ambition is just the desire to get it done.
So
yeah. It's the stick-to-itiveness.
Persistence.
Yeah, all of that stuff. I think all of that is embedded within ambition. But it's not the actual getting the thing done. It's just like, I guess.
I want to.
Yeah, I want to. And I'm going to keep working toward it until I get it. Or I'm going to keep wanting to work toward it until I get it. So I was just going to say, I mean, y'all kind of have started saying stuff anyways. But when you hear the word ambition, like, where does your mind go first?
It doesn't go to hustle. When I hear ambition, first my mind goes to Wale. Again, shout out Wale. We know who you are. They had you looking crazy on the stream. We not gonna have you looking crazy. Come to life, bro. Talk to us. Yeah, first it go to Wale, and then it goes to, like you said, the desire to want to do something. For me, it went to, like, I guess relentlessly going toward whatever it is that you want.
Relentlessly going toward whatever it is that you want. What about you?
I think it's similar. I would say it's a more drive when I think of it. So just the drive to do something. More similar to like willpower for me. It's having the will or the drive to do something. That's how when I think of ambition, when I think of it as.
Why did you just say that?
When I think of it as.
Okay. For me, I think my mind goes toward drive, but just going for it. Just going for it. Achieving is what I think of most when I hear the word ambition. Do y'all feel like y'all are very ambitious people or have been very ambitious people in the past?
I think I definitely was. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do. I had very lofty goals, as people would say. And yeah, I think I would consider myself an ambitious person in a general sense.
I would say yeah too. In the past, I wouldn't say I was, but looking at myself from here, I definitely was. I wouldn't consider it as being ambitious because it didn't look like how I imagined stuff to look. So like I get the job done, but it wasn't as pretty as I would want it to look.
Mm-hmm.
But the job was done. Job done.
I feel like I was ambitious. Yeah, I feel like I was very ambitious. I think I still am very ambitious. There are a lot of things that I still want to do and achieve and stuff like that. And the question that she asked in the video was because as she started to heal and as she started to grow, as she started to slow down, that she found that she was a lot less ambitious. Do y'all feel that you found the same for you?
I say no. In terms of what she was saying, I feel like the ambition is just directed differently. It's not, I'm just doing anything. Because she was talking about discernment and knowing yourself and understanding yourself. It's not that I'm less ambitious. I'm just not doing anything. So all of my ambition is going to this one thing.
So now it's more intentionality behind your ambition versus before where it was just like, I'm ambitious, so I just want to achieve. Now it's like, I want to achieve this particular thing, so I'm doing these specific things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I look at it like when you're young or first doing something and you're good, you got a lot of energy and you just go. As you grow and mature, you better than you were, but you understand the science of everything. Like, you understand the science of the thing a lot more, so you could go slower, you could go fast when you need to, you could bring in the people who you need help. I'm thinking about it as in terms of music or rap. Mm-hmm. So when I was younger, it had to be bar. Now as I've grown and matured, I'm not rapping as fast as I was rapping. Sometimes I don't even be rapping, but the song is a lot better. Mm-hmm. So I guess understanding yourself, understanding pace, and understanding what it is that you actually want. So I don't have to exert as much energy to get the result that I was looking for.
Do you feel the same?
To a degree. Just want to make sure. What was the question again? Just want to make sure do I feel like I'm less ambitious now that I've been doing more healing? Was that the question?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll say yes and no. I'll say no, similar to how Breeze is, where it's more focused and it's more directed at different things. But I'll say yes because a lot of the things that I was ambitious about or I had ambitions of doing were all linked to things that I felt like I was missing. So I felt like the reason why her statement ends up being true is because a lot of the times when you're healing, the reason why you're ambitious is because you're trying to get something that you feel like you need, you feel like you don't have. And the ambition comes from you not feeling like you're a whole individual. And that's the reason why you're going towards it, as opposed to you going from a place of like, I'm healed. I don't need this because I'm validated by myself. And because I'm validated by myself, I have no desire to go for what they have because I'm validated by myself. So I think it's a yes and no. But in a general sense, I'll say yeah, I guess my ambition for those things is not nearly as strong as it was before.
So, follow-up question.
Yeah.
What did you feel like you were missing before?
Validation. Probably more so validation. It wasn't enough for me to be good at it. To me, I had to be good at it to everybody else. Because otherwise, if they don't say that I'm as good as I say I am, how am I supposed to say I'm as good as I say I am with other people? So I think a lot of the ambition to be, and I think that's for a lot of people, a lot of the, at least rap, I'll say, it's I want to be the best, but it's not from a place of you already feel like you're the best. You want to do it so that you feel more.
Chasing the feeling.
Yeah, you're chasing the feeling so that you feel more validated or feel more important because you don't feel important without having it. So that's the reason why I definitely agree. I just think it's because a lot of the things that I used to chase, it was I'm chasing it because it feels like it's filling a void once I get it. But once I started healing some of the stuff, I recognize that even if I get that, it's probably not gonna make me any more happy, maybe any more fulfilled, that kind of thing.
Interesting.
And you?
Damn it.
I can go real quick if you want. But you can go.
You
Yeah,
go.
you go.
I don't want you to forget your thought.
Oh, I'm not. I'm well rested.
Okay.
I'm
So
a strong black man.
whenever you
Strong
said
black man.
that's all I be hearing
Even
whenever
though
you
he said
say
young, but you still young.
Yeah.
Young black man. Doing all that I can. Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay, so the question was now I gotta backtrack because I was about to ask you the same question. Okay. Woo! Alright. The question was, now that I've started healing, do I feel like I'm less ambitious? I feel like y'all kind of took what I was going to say, so it's just going to feel like I'm saying the same thing, but I'm going to say it anyways.
It's gonna feel different. It's coming from a woman, a strong black woman.
Strong black woman. Doing all that she can.
I knew you was about to sing that. Okay, so yes and no. I told y'all it's the same thing. Okay,
funny, go ahead.
so I'm going to combine their answers a little bit. I'm going to start with yes, though. Yes, I am less ambitious because now I realize that I don't have to overload myself with things to make it feel like I'm achieving something when I'm not. I'm actually, like Breeze was saying, just doing anything. Versus in the past, I was doing so many things, and I have ambitions, I still have dreams, I still have things that I want to achieve, but I know that I don't have to achieve all of it at one time. I can take my time, do this one thing, and then move on to the next thing. And some of the things I realized that I don't actually care about, and I didn't want to achieve them for me. I wanted to achieve them for family or friends or whatever it was, but it wasn't for me. So now there are things that I just completely removed from my plate or my idea list. And then no, I am still okay, yes, I am less ambitious, but also no, my ambition is actually just more directed. My ambition has direction. The energy that is my ambition has a direction to go in now. And before, I was just kind of aimlessly like, okay, this is what they say singers should do, so I'm gonna do this. But then also, I don't actually want to do that. I want to do this though. But then also, they said that they like this, so I'm gonna do this. But then what I like though, cause I like different stuff than what they said they like. Now I don't know if they gonna like that, so I'm gonna do this. But then I'm also gonna do this other thing, and that's pretty much what was happening before. But now I'm just gonna do what I feel like I want to do, or I feel like God is calling me to do, and I can focus on that, and I can take a nap. Okay, I wasn't sleeping before. So yes and no. Yes, I have less ambition in the sense of how she was talking, but also no, I am still just as ambitious. I just know what I actually want to do now. So I guess the actual answer is no.
Yeah, that's why I agree. That's why I agree with no, because I didn't lose any ambition. I'm just not wasting time and effort on things that I don't want to do,
Yeah.
or even things that I feel like people think I should do because I'm going for this thing. But the people that think I should do this certain thing never did the thing that I'm actually working toward. So
I have two things, and then I got a question for you. So my first thing is, yes, I also feel like I was doing a lot of things that I just didn't actually want to do. And it was clouding my judgment when it came to the things that I wanted to do or I felt like were a part of my vision and what God was telling me to do. And I think part of that was because I felt like I was missing something. Mine wasn't necessarily, well, part of it was validation, but I think, okay, it was a couple different things. I just felt like there was some piece of the puzzle that somebody just was not telling me. Because I was like, it can't be this difficult. But now looking back, as I've healed a lot more, it's not that difficult. I was just doing a bunch of stuff that wasn't moving me in the right direction. It was actually, when I would take 2 steps forward, then I would push myself 3 steps back again because I wasn't actually staying focused or finishing certain things. So I felt like I was missing that. I think some of it might have been some validation, more so from friends and family versus the world in general. But even like you were saying, a lot of the people, they haven't necessarily done what I'm doing. So I can't necessarily be upset if they don't understand. And I know that now from a healed state versus before when I was unhealed. I'm not completely healed. None of us are completely healed on this couch. We're healing, you know? It's a journey.
I guess just to double down, for me, all of my ambitious goals that were linked to other people, I've let go of.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the stuff that I had that was from that broken place, I don't want anymore. So I got rid of the stuff that was more focused on other people, and then now I found the stuff that's more focused on me.
It's so much lighter that way. Like just life and responsibilities and just thinking. It just feels so much lighter. That's why I could rest. That's why I've been sleeping. Because I was able to kind of push those things away now. So I definitely feel you on that. So Breezington. I was just going to ask you, do you feel like there's anything that you were missing?
I would have wanted validation, like y'all was saying, and support from the people that I knew. But a lot of times, the people that you know, not even your target audience. Mm-hmm. And just like I've been too close to my own picture, they too close to my picture as well. And the only people that know all of me is me and God.
Facts.
And if I'm not present, I could say I don't even know all of me. Mm-hmm. So is there anything that I was missing? Me now? Everything that I was missing I already had. I just didn't take a step back to look at what I actually have. And I wasn't doing the work. So I was ambitious, but I wasn't doing the necessary work in order to get whatever validation or praise, gratification that I was looking for. So I would say it's the support from the people that's close, that I felt closest to me, or not even support from the people who I thought were supposed to support me. That's what it was. Yeah, support and validation from the people who I thought should be the first people to give me the validation and the support and yeah, let's go. But
that makes sense. Now you mentioned that you weren't doing the work, and I think that's something that's interesting to note, is that just because you're ambitious does not mean that you're actually doing anything. Because even by the definition, ambition is the desire to achieve. So you could desire to achieve all you want to, but then if you're not actually doing nothing, it's really not helping. And I think that was happening for me because I was doing so many things. I wasn't actually doing the necessary work to move myself in the right direction. And I think we don't talk about the two of them together as much.
Ambition and doing the work?
Yeah, I think we talk about ambition. I think we glamorize oh yeah, ambition, ambitious girl, all of that stuff.
They only want me for my ambition.
Like, we talk about that. We talk about ambition, just ambition. But nobody talks about the fact that it's cool to be ambitious, but if you actually want to achieve the stuff, you have to go beyond the ambition and do something.
Yeah, it's like what she was saying in the video. She was talking about how now she knows what she wants out of life. Mm-hmm. So she was saying how her entrepreneurial friends and counterparts, they are going for like 7-figure businesses and stuff like that. And she was like, for her to reach her goal, she doesn't need that. She needs much less. Mm-hmm. Like, much less is required. So do y'all know y'all goal? Like, y'all goal in life?
You go first. I feel like I talked a lot.
My overall goal in life? That's a big one. I mean, as of late, what I keep hearing is just to be a divine gift to everybody I come in contact with. So that's the bigger one. I think, when it comes to smaller tasks,
I would say measurable goal.
Oh, that's measurable for me.
What was it?
To be a
divine gift to everybody I come in contact with. So for me,
how do you measure it?
my willingness and my ability to give to people that I come into contact with. So being able to give it could be as small as me giving somebody a sense of curiosity, giving somebody a sense of inspiration, giving somebody kind words. Like is for me is measurable because it's all dependent on how much I'm willing and able to give. It might even just be me being willing to share my story. So for me, if I'm able to do that with everybody I come in contact with, for me, I'm doing what I feel like I need to do.
I will note that is along the same lines of how her goal was to live a well-rested life.
Right.
My goal, okay, so like my overall goal for my life is to live a life full of health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. For that to happen in the way that I would like it to happen, I do. Wait, did you not? You asked how. You asked, did we know our goal, or how much we needed to to make our goal happen?
I said the goal, but then my next question was going to be, how much would you need? What's your freedom price?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that's different.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're talking about financial, in order for me to like live a life of whatever, like comfort and whatever it is financially, that's a different thing. Of course, that got to be way more measurable than what I was talking about. But if you're talking about my goal in life, that's why I asked. I was like, well, that's why I said if we're talking about overall goal in life, then that's the goal of life. But my measurable goal, financial goal, it's different. I haven't written it out yet. Well, I did, but go ahead.
Well, would you?
Go
okay.
ahead.
Okay, so that's my overall goal.
What's your overall goal?
To live a life of health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. Right. So what does that look like? You want me to explain that? Because you had asked him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He had asked him, so I want to explain too. So I want to be healthy in a way that is good for me. You know, treating my body like a temple, taking care of myself, loving myself, eating better, exercising, all of those things that we know about. Wealth, I want to be able to create wealth, to build and generate wealth for generations to come. So like generational wealth, but not only that, like wealth includes monetarily, but it also includes intellectually, like having a wealth of knowledge, learning new things. And also I feel like utilizing my gifts is a form of expressing wealth. Actually utilizing the gifts. I remember there was an episode, I don't even remember what episode it was.
Tell me what I said.
It's about wealth. What you say? I don't know what you said.
Oh,
what I say?
I don't know. What did you say?
Something about wealth.
Man! Okay, we're going to link that episode up here. But we had an episode where we talked about wealth. The episode was What is Wealth to You? But we were talking about how wealth is energy and stuff. Oh, we said money is energy. Anyways, the point is, I had said that I feel like we're some of the wealthiest people that I've ever met in my life.
You said that.
And that was so what did she say?
Yeah, what did I say?
That's what you should have.
Yeah, what did I say? We're some of the wealthiest people that I ever met. And it's not just because of financial things. I feel like wealth comes in a variety of shapes and forms. Now, I do want monetary wealth as well, okay? But I recognize that having an abundance of food is a form of wealth. Having an abundance of love is a form of wealth. Just loving yourself wholeheartedly is a form of wealth. And being able to do that. Love. We talked about this. Starting with self-love, like I said, self-love is the foundation of living a positively abundant life. That is my belief. And not only something that I thought about before, it was a few weeks ago. I had this thought and it was just like, I can love you better because I love myself. Like when I pour into myself, I can express my love to other people and show up a lot better because I love myself, because I poured into me, because I've rested, because I've done whatever I needed to do to make myself feel loved, to feel valuable, to feel like me. Like, you know, I just got my hair done or whatever, you know, and I finally feel like me again. So stuff like that. And then self-expression, perfect self-expression. I feel like this has been a long-winded response, but I'm going to keep going. Okay. This is the last one, though. Perfect self-expression for me, as I've been learning about myself and about God and just about life in general, I think that perfect self-expression is expressing yourself in the moment. It's not holding on to things, whether it be ideas, whether it be emotions, and it's also not being harmful in your expression, but being true in your expression. And I think that the reason why emotions manifest in your body in different ways, because one thing that Damani said, and I don't know if you got this from somewhere, but something that you be saying is everything has to get expressed. You said that, or did I say that?
I've been saying it for a minute, but
Okay,
I remember where I got it from. It was the conversation with God.
Oh,
Everything
conversations
is
with
expressed,
God. We'll link that in the description. But everything has to get expressed. And whether it gets expressed within your body as a form of sickness or it gets expressed out into the world through you saying something or you putting it in a song or painting it or writing it or punching a pillow, it has to get expressed. And to have perfect self-expression, I need to make sure that I am honestly and truly expressing myself in each moment. So even when it's tough, even when it's easy, even whenever, I just need to make sure I'm expressing myself in whatever way that I see fit in that moment, whether it be breathing exercises or writing a letter to the person and burning it. Whatever it is, I need to make sure I'm expressing myself. So that's for my overall goal. What about you?
My overall goal, I don't have like a one-liner.
Oh, okay.
But I believe I have bullet points. So one thing that I want is Nepo babies.
Ooh, I want some trust fund kids. Oh, so go ahead.
And I want to create something according to my creativity that's so grand and powerful that my kids and they kids and they kids and they kids are good. So actually build generational wealth. That's one thing I want. So Nepo babies / generational wealth for at least 5 generations.
Okay, number.
The next thing is
the number of grace. Sorry, go ahead.
The next thing is I want to be the person that I needed. I want to show up in the world as the person that I needed.
When you were a kid? That's powerful. Let me take that too.
And the third thing is I'm going to live an amazing, luxurious life that I'm proud of. One thing that I'm thinking of is I'm not even going to say a lot, but it's some artists who don't reap the benefits of their art while they're alive. I'm not that artist. So I'm going to enjoy my life. I want to be able to do what I want, when I want, how I want, and just enjoy my life. And also set everything up where 5 generations from now, they good, because being Breeze set up this infrastructure that's so amazing, a well-oiled machine that the money just keep
rolling in.
Yep. Okay, so number 4 is show up as me in every room. So I don't want any situation or environment to alter how I show up. The next question was, do y'all know how much y'all would need to live out that goal?
Okay.
Or to get it started?
I was going to say, I think at different stages, I would need different.
Yeah, so I would say to get to the point where you feel like I did it.
Well, I won't know until I do it. To feel like, or that I'm doing it, or feel comfortable to do it, or you said to get started.
Yeah, I said to get started, but you don't really need nothing to get started.
Well, I think this is different. This is a different question because essentially in order to put a number on it, I would have to talk about a goal that is measurable that I have. right? That still aligns. It'll still align with that. So I feel like what we just talked about essentially would be like our legacy. So the goal for the legacy that we would have. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to make sure everyone is on one accord. That was a little difficult to get out. Anyways, so I have a goal to essentially open our own venue or stadium, and that will require millions, honestly.
Where?
But to get started, or to be like, there's a lot of steps before that. So like, to get started, I would just need the subscription money for my TuneCore. Like, really, if I'm like really putting things into perspective, essentially, I mean, an extra $10,000 from somewhere to put towards like marketing and branding and stuff will be cool. But essentially, to get started, I just need to pay for my subscription for TuneCore. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
So what about you guys? Do you have a goal where you have like an ultimate goal that you have a financial number that goes along with it, or a general area of number?
Yeah, for what? For my actual goal, like generational wealth, 5 years. I don't know that number, but like for my life, for me to live how I want to live, my goal is just to make $1,000 a day. Like for my living expenses.
$1,000 a day.
Yeah, so that's $365,000 a year.
So that would be enough for you
to do whatever I want. Yeah.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Damani?
Yeah, when it comes to my big goal, I don't have a specific number. I do recognize though that with mine, the more I do it, the more money I would need for it. But it's also not just for me. So like the money that I would be generating, and it's similar to what Briz was talking about. But if we're thinking about it in terms of like generational wealth, the money isn't even for me. So I would need more of it because it's not just for me. Mm-hmm. If it was just for me, I'm good with it with a few hundred thousand for the year. But when it comes to like the overall goal, I need a lot more for that one. But do I have a specific number?
No.
Nah. I mean, I would take $100,000 a year as a nice start.
That would be a nice start. I raised my number from TuneCore subscription to 200,000. So, do y'all have? Since we're talking about ambition and achieving things, do you guys have any philanthropic goals that you want to achieve?
That's for other people, society.
Yeah, community.
Yeah.
Community service, that type of stuff.
I just want people to know that my biggest thing would be for other creative people to know that they are enough and they have what it takes to do whatever it is that they want to do. That's my biggest thing.
And how would you bring that? How would you achieve that ambition? That was good, huh? Oh, that's a desire. Hold on. How would you? Let's just go with it.
I would. So, the way that I'm going to achieve that is by basically, essentially giving them the blueprint that I needed, or that I wish I had.
That's good.
So, I'm going to create generational wealth for myself, but also show other creatives how to create, like how to build their system to create the generational wealth for themselves.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. What about you?
Philanthropic work. I think mine is similar. I really just want to give people the tools to be their best selves. I know that's not measurable, but if it's not just creatives, but most, I mean, if I consider everybody creative, so yeah, pretty much give creatives the space to do the things that they actually want to do. That's one of the things. There's a host of other different things. I just haven't made it digestible yet. I'm still in the process of doing it, but yeah, just putting people in positions so that they can do the things for themselves, because I don't really want to do things for people. I want to empower you to feel like you can do it so that you don't ever have to need me for it.
Facts. That's good. Don't call me.
Yeah, but not even that. Not even
Read
that.
my book.
Yeah, but not even that. You don't need me. You don't need anybody else in order for you to
You have the
feel
tools.
feel like you have the power to do it. Because I mean, everything that you do, you're gonna need people to do it. But I don't want you to feel as if you can't do it by yourself, or you can't get the ball rolling by yourself. And the rest of the philanthropic goals, helping people eat, live better, thrive, curing world hunger, all of that good stuff.
World peace.
World
That's what he
peace.
said.
Those are the bigger ones. But yeah, what about you?
Okay, so I have a couple of different ones. I have two main ones that I feel like I'm actually passionate about and make sense in my mind right now. Same thing as y'all with providing the tools to creatives and just people in general so that they can achieve the things that they want to achieve without feeling like they have to be forced to do. You know what? I'm going to help people unsubscribe from the you got to do what you got to do till you can do what you want to do. That. And just give people the tools so that they can go ahead and do what they want to do. Of course, my stuff will involve self-love. That is where we're always going to start. So I would want to do that. And essentially, I'm still kind of fleshing it out. I have something on my vision. Well, it's not on my vision board. I have wrote it on my actual blackboard downstairs. And I mapped out what I would want the framework to look like, but it actually also combines what you guys talked about. So you guys can head up your own sector of it. And I'll do probably like the branding side of the things so that not only you have the tools to build your generational wealth, to do the things that you want to do confidently and have that space, but also so that you understand how you can present your message in the world, because that's something that I feel like artists, but people in general aren't typically taught or privy to, or they feel like it's super overwhelming, and it's actually not as overwhelming as you might think unless you digest everything in a couple of weekends like I did. But honestly, when you break everything down, making it digestible for people so that they can also thrive in the areas that they want to thrive. Because a lot of people are so scared to go for what they actually want. That's when we talk about that ambition. You got a lot of dreams. You got a lot of things you want to do, but you're not actually doing it because it feels like so much. Or you don't know how to present this. Or even sometimes just telling people about what you're doing gets a little bit much. It feels overwhelming, and then that discourages you from doing it. So just making sure everything is cohesive as you go into the world. Of course, I do want to assist creatives and give them the tools as far as in the music industry. Because I feel like as independent artists, you feel like you have to do a million things because that's what they tell you. And they also tell you that there's no money in music. And they also tell you there's no money in art and all that stuff. So kind of demystifying the things. And then
World peace.
world peace.
Get that airy fairy shit.
But I have an idea that will be helpful to like hunger, and I'm not ready to share it yet.
That's good though.
Yeah.
You don't always have to share it.
Or Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. See how that ended.
Yeah, it will be. It's something that I'm working on. I think it's an idea that I've had for a long time. I'm just not ready to actually to share it yet. That's one that I want to do. Actually, most of the goals I want to do, and then I'll tell you about it later. But I think that's also going back to the original topic of ambition. that's why I want to just do it, because I feel like I was so ambitious, but I wasn't doing anything. And now I'm like, well, let me just go ahead and do it. Like, let me use my ambition not to just talk about this thing. Let me use it to put these things in motion. And then I can share it with the world or talk to my friends about it. Or even if I'm getting investors or whatever is supposed to be happening, but it's already in motion. Because I also want to be in a space where y'all ain't about to tell me I ain't about to do this. Because it's done. You know?
Yeah, that'd be my biggest thing. I want to live a life where I don't feel like I need anybody, but I want to work with everybody. Not everybody, but y'all get it.
Yeah, I agree. I also think it's important. I know we was talking about goals and everything. I think it's super important for you to decide what would make this a successful goal before you actually go out there. So something that I've been doing, I'll just use music as an example. Before you put the thing out, decide what it would mean to be, what would make this thing a success before you go there. So that when you get out there, people are going to try and tell you what a success is. You're like, nah, that wasn't, everything else is icing on the cake. Y'all wanted me to sell 50 million records. For me, it was just about getting this, so that getting something that I can get these people to dance to.
I put my grandmother on the song.
Yeah.
I'm successful.
Yeah. So that, but in that, so that way your ambition and your drive isn't determined by stuff outside of you. And when you get out there, everything is just icing on the cake.
Right.
It's like, oh, I didn't intend to sell 50 million, but hey, it's a blessing. It was a success before then. So just being able to do that before you go out there is super good.
I think, you about to go? I think that also goes to the law of attraction and just being and feeling the thing before you have it too. But it also helps you to make your own rules for your game, whatever game you want to play. And I'll link that episode up here. So if you are already deeming something as a success because of your parameters, then when other people do come up to you and try to define what success is, you could just literally be like, well, I'm not playing that game. Because if you're defining success based off of the algorithm, but I'm defining success based on if I got my grandmother to agree to be on a song or not, I don't got to play your game. I already won. And then with the law of attraction, I feel that I am a winner and success comes. Then you can start to attract those vibes because you're walking around in the I am successful mode, I am a winner mode, and not walking around like, dang, I only got this many sales, or only this many people listened, or blah blah blah. It's like, no, I already won. I can move on to the next song. Like, I'm good. I won already. Grandma is on the song. And we going to link that song in the description.
Good morning, beer.
We're going to link that song in the description. Breeze, he released Till Shiloh. Our grandmother is on that song.
It's here.
So, yeah, stay tuned for that. But, well, not stay tuned. Click the link in the description. Go listen to it.
Go check it out.
Download it.
Right now.
All of those things.
Change your life.
Right. So, I think that also just puts you in a different mental state from there, and you can actually attract the things that you want because you're not so focused on what everybody else is telling you success is supposed to look like. And I think that a lot of my ambition in the past was stemmed in what other people were telling me success was supposed to look like for me. And that's why I was confused.
Confuzzled. Bamboozled. Led astray.
Hoodwinked.
Run amok.
That's the one. If y'all ain't think we was old before.
Still don't think we old. Young and vibrant. Look at this skin.
Glowing.
Young black man.
Do y'all have any final thoughts on ambition and healing and all of that stuff?
Nah, it's a lot easier to heal when you're conscious of what you're consuming. Whether that be food, entertainment, community, anything. Be conscious of what you're consuming.
What about you?
I say continue to heal and continue to be ambitious about the things that you want to be ambitious about. I think they can both live together. I don't think you need to completely get rid of your ambition to be healed. I just think you can live in a world with both.
I agree. Ditto. Yeah, continue to be ambitious, but get clear on what you're being ambitious about so that you can understand if these are things that you actually want to achieve or things that other people told you should achieve, because you want to make sure you're playing your own game. But thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Grae Area Podcast. I'm Shakoya D.
Badman Breezington here.
It's your boy Damani.
And thank you for joining us for another episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Ding. Also, make sure you check out the links in the description for all the things that we have going on. Till Shiloh is out now. And we also have lots of other things. We have paintings. We have other music. We have journals. We got all of the things in the description. And join the Patreon if you want to watch this podcast live and early and join in on the conversation. Definitely join the Patreon. We love when you guys join in on the conversation. Until then, if you love this episode, you're going to love the one that's linked up on the screen. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Adios.
Get that airy fairy stuff out of here. Say it plainly. Stay blessed. Stay black, people.
You say what? Know yourself. Know your worth. Jukebox, hit me with another jam.
Get on my face. Get on my motherfucking face.
Please. Push the goddamn button.